Alright, we might as well start. Oh, I'm with the white t-shirt. I have to change. Up now with the blue t-shirt. I just forgot, Amazing. Now, let's start our thing. So, Leonardo, the Turtle Man. One of the Turtle brothers, Leonardo, we will try to do here on the stream today. And the concept is made by Coron. His our station, I will show you. Coron Stone is his name, I guess. I hope. And his art station is Kizerilla. Here it is. So he has 337,000 followers. So he's way ahead. And yesterday he made a stream when he made this concept here, which you will see. And now I will make it in 3D. At least I will try, but hopefully I will be able to. Now you see this already looks like a turtle's head, because turtle head is not that difficult to make, obviously. But yeah. So, Control R. Let's continue. I'm usually making humanoids. This is kind of humanoid form, we may say. Maybe a little bit bigger forehead we will have, but we'll see how it will go. Alright, so the mouth. And today I didn't practice this exact thing. I was practicing yesterday while watching his stream. So I think I have enough practice, we'll see. Maybe I will fail this time, but nobody knows. Until I fail, we'll say that this will happen. It's fine. But when I fail, it will be a huge fail. It doesn't matter. Next time will be better. Although, for the next time, which will be maybe next week, I'm not sure, I am preparing something else, which will be the Venom. And the Venom, I tried it today, it's not going pretty well. I mean, I don't like it too much, so we'll see what will happen. Exactly with the Venom. Alright. This is cool. This is cool. Now, let's do something interesting. Just a cylinder. Add it. Okay. Add it like this. Then tab. Then go like this. And you see, it's pretty easy to make everything in Blender. So, don't say, oh, Blender is a difficult program. It's super easy. You just have to have like a few thousand hours sculpting, either in Blender or ZBrush, doesn't matter. And then Blender will be easy. Just few thousand hours, like 10,000 hours, for example, will be kind of enough. Like the group in Facebook, 10k hours. Which is pretty much right. As we know, most of us. Yes, Georgia here. Okay, thanks for streaming. Seeing your videos make my anxiety less. Yeah, making those videos making my anxiety less. So yeah, anxiety all the way, it's normal. Everybody has it. These days, especially with those kind of wars and stuff, it's normal. People are a little bit more cautious. But, we have to live what we have to live, our lives, no matter what happens. It's completely fine. Whatever happens is fine. Why? Because, if we live through the war, for example, we'll be okay, hopefully. If we don't live through the war, who cares? I mean, if we don't live, we don't care. So, either way, we are fine. Yeah, so we don't have to be worried about anything, basically. Not anything. Sometimes we have to worry about things because if we don't worry, if we are too much like, doesn't matter, Sometimes things don't go according to plan exactly. But yeah, plane. Why am I making this plane? Do you say, why, Nico? Why are you making this plane? I'm making this plane because I'm hoping that this plane will become his kind of a thing from the back here and on the other side too. But I'm not completely sure, although I'm pretty sure, so we'll see. Let's try to do it, and I will tell you if it will happen, and you will see it by yourself. Since this is a fast sculpt, I'm not gonna care too much about the back side of his, model. I will care more about the front. That's where we can concentrate ourselves mostly. Hello, Nico. I love the Ninja Turtles. Who doesn't? I mean, who doesn't? Is there anybody on chat that hates Ninja Turtles? I'm sure they're not. Maybe somebody will say, but people also say they're from Mars when I'm asking them to tell their country. So, maybe some people sometimes are a little bit lying. But don't tell anybody. Let it be our secret. Let it be our little secret. People lie. I know. It sounds ridiculous, but yeah. I will make this, by the way, very thick. And you will say, but Nico, why did you make it so thick? And you will be right to ask this question. And the answer will be because I needed to be kind of a 3D printer ready. Hopefully. It probably will not be exactly 3D printing ready, but it should be kind of. Now what am I doing? Even I don't know. But we'll see. This here, and then not exactly there, probably around this area more or less. Yeah, some things will be a little bit slow to make, like the swords. They will take us a little bit more time, but no more than 5 minutes, probably 6, 7 minutes, 8 at most. We'll see. 10, okay, 10 minutes for a sword. Let's shake hands on 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is okay. For a sword, yeah? Yeah. Now I will just, this head has to go down a little bit, because he's more like, looking down, from down. Okay. So, I will go and just select everything and just move it a little bit. Not too much, but this way is fine. And now let's do the body. So I'm just marking things as always, and you know how I work. I just mark things, and probably I will do the front armor a little bit more different than this, but he will forgive me most likely, because he's a nice guy. I'm sure he will. By the way, we can copy this and make the back armor. We'll see. Yeah, it will be best if we copy this and make the back armor. So Shift D to copy it, move it back, P selection, and it's over. Oh, I have not the keys, and many people will say, "But Nico, please, we need the keys on screen. Otherwise, we are doomed. We cannot do it without the keys." What happened here? Hey. Why did it move? Okay, now it's good. And now P selection should be alright. Now, let's continue on the front part. If we can. Okay, we can. Now we have to go with this symmetry. Always go with the symmetry. Ooh, a lot of very big questions. What's happening here? What? I like questions which are 2 words. Like Nico hi or hello why or something like this. Very short. It will be easy, because now I have to, hi Nico, I really like your work and I'm very happy that you share your knowledge through these lives. My name is Agnaldo. I'm from Brazil. Agnaldo, I'm from Brazil, and I've learned a lot from your tutorials. Thank you very much, Agnaldo. This is not a question, but it's good to read such things, so it's fine. So hello Nico. So Nico, serious question. Why you switched to Blender? That's a good question, by the way. And let me just put this on the screen a little bit, and then we are continuing with the sculpt, because I know those questions will arise. And I like to answer them pretty quickly, by just putting this on screen, and you will see. And now you see that the turtle is not so hard to do, because we already have almost everything ready. And you'll say, but the turtle is pretty easy to do, I will do the turtle too. And I advise you to do so, because it's easy. Turtle is easier than, for example, a real person with face and everything, because you see, turtle is just a sphere with a mask and a little bit, you know, inflated part here and a line for the mouth. It's very, very easy. So, yeah. And I'm joking, of course, it's not that easy, but it's obviously it's not the most difficult thing in the world. I'm sure many people will be better in the turtle rather than a real person, you know. Especially female faces are very hard to do for most people, for me too. Yeah, I admit it, that they are not very easy for me to do also. So this is the front armor. I will not separate it in the mesh, but I will probably separate it with the color later. And I'm making it a little bit narrower on the bottom here. Why? I don't know. I will try to do something like this, you know, more like more fit version probably. Not so thick in the waist, we may say. But you know, interpretations. Everybody has some interpretation of something. Okay, this will be kind of a huge shoulders, and then we'll make his arms, and his arms are not very muscular, as you can see. So for the first time in this stream, we will make a character who is not hugely muscular, and you will see that it's possible. It's possible to do a character which is not very muscular for 2 hours and less. Let's say they are less. Hi Nico, thank you very much for your beginner course, sir. I still use your speed interface shortcuts every day. They are very, very recommended for ZBrush. For Blender, I use just a regular interface and it's fine. Hi from Guatemala, Nico. I have a good stream. I have a good stream. Yeah. Thank you very much from Guatemala. I know where Guatemala is, by the way. It's in the middle America. So between South and... I don't know Guatemala exactly in which part of America it is. Probably it's more like North America. I'm not sure. But I know it's there somewhere. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. Congrats for 10k subs. Yeah, Google also told me congratulations today. Oh, you have reached 10k subs on your super young channel, 1 month old channel. You are amazing. And I say, YouTube, relax my friend. 10k subs, not that much. When we reach 100,000 subs, then it will be celebration, because then it will be something to, you know, to say, oh, very good. Then 100,000, it's a lot. Even ZBrush Central, the channel has a little bit more than 1,000. I mean, not more than 2,000, no more than 2,000 subs. So 200,000, I mean, not 2,000, 200,000. They have 100 and something thousand. Not sure exactly how much. But we don't care. Because this is ZBrush. And for Blender, we can do more, of course. Yeah, I will do this a little bit of, you know. And then, what have I done? Sphere. And then make the sphere into a muscle memory. And before I continue with the arms, look to some questions. Answers to the screen and make me laugh a lot. Nico, always fun to watch. Thank you very much. No nose as well, which is hard for most beginners. Yes, nose, eyes, very hard. Special settings for your Wacom. Not exactly, I just made it so it fits my 2 screens. So I use just a tiny portion of the tablet actually. Maybe he used one pen button as the middle mouse button. No, I don't use the buttons on the pen. I use the 3-button mouse configuration here from Edit, Preferences, Navigation, no input, emulate 3-button mouse, and then with Alt I'm working. Objects, vertices. Okay, we cannot see everything on screen obviously, so I'll make this a little bit smaller to see the faces. Although I'm not sure why should you see the faces. Did Bulgaria have Ninja Turtles contours on TV when you were growing up? Yes. Toys, not so much when I was growing up, because when I was growing up, it was the 90s. The 90s in the socialist countries, in the post-socialist countries, was very hard times. We were barely having money for food, so toys, not exactly. We haven't had toys, but we had Ninja Turtles on national TV back then, so it was cool. Yeah, I still use Nico's interface too. Yeah, thank you. Can you give some tips on how to mix personal life, how to not to mix personal life with professional? You cannot do that. Like some things that happen in personal life affect our work. Yes, they do, and you just cannot help it. I will remove the answers, by the way, because they are messing up with everything. Mm, you know, you have to just deal with it somehow. I mean, if you deal with it, if you manage to deal with it once, and then you will have the formula for yourself, because for everybody it's kind of different. So you just have to try it once to deal with it, and then it will be the best. Now, never do completely straight arms. This is absolutely forbidden. When the arms are kind of relaxed down, they are slightly bent, as you can see in the concept. Maybe you cannot see, but they are slightly bent, and that looks natural. If you make them completely straight, that looks completely bad. It looks very artificial and not good. I'm from Thailand. Finally woke up catching the stream this time. Very nice. Thailand, Thailand, Thailand. One of my favorite countries about food, you know, food. I like to eat Thailand. The whole Thailand, you know. I probably will not be able to. I'm not so big eater. I will not eat the whole Thailand, but some piece of Thailand, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Very nice things. Yeah, I was like, 200,000 and you give away your blue t-shirt, Nico. Ooh, yeah, this will be probably a couple of tens of hundreds of years from now. Those amount of subscribers. So the t-shirt will be not worthy of giveaway, probably. It will be worthy of going to the trash, most likely. But who knows? Who knows? For example, the old Maradona sneakers probably are worth a lot of money now. So those kind of things could be, could be. Of course, I cannot compare myself to somebody who is, um, that famous like Maradona or Messi now, Ronaldo. By the way, when I was young, when I was growing up, the other Ronaldo was more famous. I mean, the old Ronaldo. He's now a little bit fat and stuff, but he was famous back then. Now, this Ronaldo. What to do? Different Ronaldos, different times. Different times require different Ronaldos, you know. That's life. Ronaldo life. What do you think about Poland, Nico? Poland is cool, I think, yeah. Slavic country. But it doesn't matter. I mean, India is not Slavic country, but it's cool. Every country is cool. I mean, I don't hate countries or think bad about countries. People in the countries, there are good people, there are bad people in all the countries. So yeah, but bad people exist. They exist. But good people also. So in every country, even in the countries like Venezuela for now, which is not a very good country to visit these days, there are also a lot of good people, I'm sure. A lot. Most of the people are good. But you shouldn't visit Venezuela right now. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be fun most of the time. So the arm now is not looking great, but we will work on it. So relax. Don't say, but Nico, why the arm is not looking great? It's looking bad. Yes, I know. And I acknowledge that. And I will work on that. That's why I will not answer your questions. Why? Because I have to work on the arm. I'm sorry. And also, I will have to do the swords, which is gonna be hard. Yeah, but yeah. Since I'm kind of have to do this because we have an agreement with Coron. Coron. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, by the way. Hmm. Eh, It's an unusual name, Coron. Karen, Coron. No, I don't know. Okay, thumbs. Amazing. And then, very easy to make a turtle because they have only two fingers, three fingers with the thumb, but the other fingers, except for the thumb, are only three. So two. So it's very nice. It's very cool to do a turtle. Just two big fingers and one big thumb, and everything is amazing. We are live. All right. Uh, the arms are not looking super great, but they will. They will. We have time. How much time? Oh, 20 minutes have passed. Ah, we are slow. Today I saw Olga Anufrieva or something. I'm not sure how the name was, but her channel in YouTube is He77 Helga. Helga, but with two sevens. So, amazing stuff. She's very good, very fast. And I saw what she does for 3 hours. For 3 hours, she does a whole, kind of almost the whole body with some armors even and a hair, a female. It's amazing. I mean, yeah. So don't think that I'm the fastest, you know. There are faster, even girls can outrun me sometimes. And I even kind of shout out to her. Although, yeah, she's speaking Russian mostly in her channel, which is okay for me. I understand it, but for most people it will be kind of hard. But it doesn't matter. You can watch it in fast speed and see what she's doing. I think it's useful. For me, it was. So yeah. So let's put another sphere, which will be one of our pants. So Hi Nico, I decided it's better to watch your streams than the news. You are doing good job. Oh, so I have to include some news in the stream, so it will be worth it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we'll see. Alberto Corso, Blender Sculpt more needs at least one additional full-time developer. Blender Foundation is searching new devs countries. Yeah, good. Hristos Stoichkov is a legend, yes. He was a Bulgarian football player, very famous. Nico, don't mind about amount of subscribers, just know that you help people a lot, so thanks for everything you do, sir. Thank you very much also. Also, yes. Where is my chat? Okay. I lost my chat for a moment. Can you sculpt yourself one day? Probably, but the likeness is not my thing. I mean, if you specialize in something, you're good in that something. I specialize in speed sculpt, and I'm good in that. I don't specialize in likenesses, so I'm not as good. And it will be like awkward. Hello, Nico, love your style, love your works. First time on your stream. Thank you very much, Pavel. Can you sculpt? Yes. How do you know when you are good enough to apply for jobs? You have to watch ArtStation and compare yourself to the level of people which are on the trending. And if you kind of start comparing, then probably it's time for you to search for a job. But you know, it's never too early to start searching. Of course, if you're not good enough, you will have a lot of disappointment. But you have to know that this is part of life. Disappointment. For me, I never applied for a job and not get it. But this is because I haven't applied for too many jobs in my life. And yeah, when I applied to Gameloft back in the days, back in 2007, I was afraid that they will not take me because, you know, I wasn't sure that I was good enough since I was only 2D artist. And 2D artist is less than 3D, you know, so I don't know. But they got me. They said, "Oh, Nico, you're the best." And they again, no, they don't. They didn't tell me that, of course, but they could. Why not? They said, "Nico, you're the best." Oof, no. Let's spread the legs a little bit. It will be better. Symmetrize. All right, here we will put the belt and the butt. The butt I will inflate here, and when I remesh, it will be all right. So now, how long should be those shorts? We'll see. Maybe this amount of longness, but we'll see. Maybe I will put them a little bit backwards like this. Yeah, it's starting to look kind of nice. Let's put some belt, which will be just a simple cylinder. I will smash it and put it here. It's very easy to do belts in these days and age. In this day and age. Day and age. Day and age. Okay. Thankfully, our guy who made the concept, Coran, he didn't do too much belts and stuff, which, yeah, it will be a little bit more difficult probably, but it's fine. We could do it. I think we can. So let's make the bottom part of the legs, which will be, oh, what I did, an isosphere. Okay, let's try with this kind of sphere. I haven't tried it. Oh, it will probably be difficult, but no, let's try to do it. I'm determined to do it with this type of sphere. Since I misclicked, I have to do it with this sphere now. Or delete it and add another one, but why not? It will be interesting. Love from India. Oh, so ZBrush will ban her too. Yes, ZBrush most likely soon will ban her because she's very quick. I'm talking about Olga Anufrieva or something. Again, I'm not very good with names, so I'm sorry if I'm misspelling her. But Helga with 2 sevens instead of L's is her channel in YouTube. You can check her out. Definitely. Maybe she's streaming right now. I'm not sure. This is the leg and it's looking amazing, as you can see. This is the best leg you have ever seen, I'm sure. But, you know, sometimes this legs happens, you know. We cannot help it. But I will fix it, don't worry. Do a cartoon of yourself, it will be fun. This is even more difficult to do a likeness. I mean, you have to be careful. Hi Nico, greetings, just a question. Do you know Hüseyin Diba? He's one of my favorite realistic sculptors. Definitely I know him. Everybody knows Hüseyin Diba. He's a Turkish sculptor and he's very good. He's very good. He has made even some of the characters of the new Diablo game. Diablo. The sorceress especially is amazing. The face is just phenomenal. So I know him, of course. I don't know him, but I know his work. I definitely not know him. He also have a channel, by the way, in the YouTube. And he has, I don't know how many subscribers. Probably more than 50,000 now. I'm not sure. Because, yeah, his channel is younger than my other channel. But since he's more famous, you know, he's doing great. If your work goes trending, you probably are ready. Yeah, definitely, but not exactly true. I mean, I've seen people's work goes trending, which are not exactly quite good, but they go to the trending, not at the top row, of course, of trending, but somewhere in the trending they go, and yeah, they are not completely perfect. You see, now the leg is starting to take kind of a shape. Yeah, I told you the leg will take shape. It's inevitable. You just have to work, and you have to know what you're doing, and that's it. Completely, everybody can do it. After 10,000 hours of sculpting practice, of course, but 10,000 hours, you can do it in just like 2 days. No, you cannot. You can try it though, for example. Why not? No. But the more time you put every day, the better, the faster it will become. For example, if we see our guy Gera, no, I'm not sure, but he told me that for 15 months, last stream we talked about it, for 15 months he has become pretty good. So in the beginning he was not very bad, but he was not in a very good level, let's say he was not in industrial level. So in a normal person will take at least 2 to 3 years to go into a good level. For him it was 15 months. Why? Because he put between 6 and 10 hours every day. Almost completely every day. So if you are able to put this amount of time, you probably will become very good, very fast. 15 months is nothing in our industry, you may say. Especially to become as good as him, because he is very good. I have to do a stream with him, probably next week, we will see. It will not be with the Venom, because the Venom will be difficult. By the way, I will show you how I practiced for the Venom. This is the Venom I tried just for like hour and a half or something. I don't completely approve it. It's not very, especially the legs, but there are no legs in the concept too much, so yeah, I'm not super happy about it. So maybe I will try again, we'll see. Where is the... Okay, this is the turtle yesterday. Turtle test, and this is the turtle now. So, okay. Let's go. And? We're on the leg, yes. Q, symmetrize. Okay, we have 2 legs now. And now it's starting to look like a real person with 2 legs and everything. Amazing. Big legs, big feet. Maybe I will make them a little bit smaller, although they should be big. Because, this is looking fine when they're big. After you can do a topo, probably not. You're pretty famous here in Brazil. I hear in Brazil that the other guy won. I mean, Lula, I think is Lola, or yeah, not Bolsonaro. So I'm pretty happy. I was for the guy that won, basically. I'm biased because let's say I read or I watch some information which is more like Western oriented, and they told me, maybe I'm wrong, but that they told me that they told us here in Bulgaria that Bolsonaro is closing his eyes of the deforestation of the Amazonka forest. So I guess it's not good. I guess it's not good. But, opinions, everybody can have one. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. And they're different. Like, you know. When you remesh the leg, it changed from triangles to quads. Yes? No? I don't know. Yeah, probably they are mostly quads. But few triangles wouldn't hurt nobody. Wouldn't hurt nobody. Wouldn't hurt nobody. We may say. Okay, the arms, I need them to be more interesting. So, yeah. The wrists have to be thicker. In the concept, they are pretty thick. So we will try to make them thicker. And the hands themselves should be big also. But let's make the fingers and see what will happen. This is the finger, one of them. I will put it here because it will be easier for me to then symmetrize it. I will not have to change the symmetry thing. Alright, now I'm using the tablet here, but I will select this, and from the side view I will use my mouse now and control and right click to do this. And this will be enough for the finger. Then subdivision surface, a little bit, then A, Shift E, make it more square. I always like to make the fingers square, because this way they look better. Squarish, especially for stylized characters, squarish is also better than not squarish. Show us your low growling voice. Ah, you mean the Cannibal Corpse voice. The Cannibal Corpse voice. Yeah. No problem at all. And since I'm a little bit sick now, yeah, my voice is pretty deep. Yeah, even deeper than Arnold Schwarzenegger. And much more deeper than Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, baby! Yeah, you know. So yeah, I may not be that, huge in the arm area or something, but the voice is important. The voice. Yeah, no, it's Gera. Ah, Gera. Ah, Gera, okay. The way I pronounce it is right. I'm glad, because sometimes, sometimes we streamers, I'm a streamer, we butcher the names of the people, and I don't think somebody is angry about it. I think it's okay. Butchering the names. What do you make this for? What do I make this for? That's a good question. Why are we even on this world? What is the purpose of our existence? What's happening? Why? The question is why? Why is everything happening? Why are we alive even? But my answer is for fun. I'm doing this for fun, but also I plan to maybe do some 3D printing of some of them. For example, Batman is already 3D printed by Luca, the Italian guy, Luca Pitani, the Italian guy. I sent him the file and he printed it. I was just wanted to see if it's okay for printing, so it's okay. And then I sent the STL to the guy who made the concept. He asked me for the file to 3D print. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing we are having here. Now, let's go and symmetrize those fingers. We have them now. It's amazing. Fingers, very good. We have fingers, we have everything. For how much time? For 36 minutes we have the whole thing with the fingers. I think I'm the fastest, basically, yeah. A whole character, block out, it's not finished or anything, but the whole character, answering questions and everything for 36 minutes. Oh, where is my water? I have to go to the kitchen to get my water because I will be back in 10 seconds. Count. 9, 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico is here. Nico, you're the best. Oh, I read it. Nico, you're the best Blender teacher, and I was like, ugh, it's good. Nico, you're the best Blender teacher out there, in my opinion. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. You are correct about Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro, yeah. Yeah, but he will not accept it. I heard about some blockage of some roads in Brazil about from people from Bolsonaro's army, or not army, but yeah, whatever. It's not about politics. Although, if you watched my streams, it's about politics a little bit. Whatever. Sometimes. Hello, is he using mouse or pen? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I think you skipped my comment twice. Maybe I cannot answer everybody. I'm sorry. Hey Nico, what's your workflow for topology? You know any way to improve it? I mean, to make it faster and having good results? Not too much. I mean, if you watch on my other channel my whole course, which is on the channel, on my YouTube channel, making a whole character in Blender and retopologizing it, you will see that I don't know anything about retopology. No, I know about retopology. I have retopologized plenty of characters, but the idea here is that you have to just do it manually. It's the best, especially for low poly characters like for mobile games. It just have to be done by hand. After Shane Olsen, you are now my master in Blender now. Yes, Shane Olsen is in ZBrush mostly, and he's slower. Yes, you are the fastest. maybe. Want to use Blender, ZBrush, Adobe Systems Painter, Marvelous Designer? Are any of those lame or unnecessary? No, they are absolutely necessary in my opinion. Although I don't use Marvelous Designer, but I recommend it. I recommend it to use it if you want to do realistic characters. I think Marvelous Designer is a very good tool. I don't quite make realistic characters. That's why I don't use Marvelous Designer that much, but I admire it as a tool because it's very, very good. Is it vodka in your bottle? I wish. No, I don't drink alcohol these days. I just don't feel like it. When I'm with company, with people, then I drink alcohol a little bit. But I try to not drink more because If I drink a little bit more, like 200 grams or more in one night, in the next day I don't feel that good and I cannot work, and I can work, but it's difficult. So yeah, these days. When I was younger, this was not the case, but now, yeah, the good old days are gone. Now we are old, and we have to be afraid. From what? I'm afraid, for example, from Putin. I'm a little bit afraid from this guy. Although he doesn't know about my existence, which is great, which is amazing. Let's keep it that way. But I'm afraid what he can do. That's it. Yeah, but yeah, it's fine. I'm also afraid from of wasps. Yeah. I'm not super afraid of wasps, but I don't like them too much to be around me. Just in case. Wasp, not good. I also don't like cockroaches, but that's another question, another thing. This is just flat out impressive, not just your sculpting and modeling skills, but how quick you are as well. Amazing. Thank you very much. This is because I told you I am quick in everything. I'm speaking quickly, I'm teaching quickly. No, in the teaching, especially when I'm trying to teach some people who I know are beginners, I'm trying to be more slow, not so quick. But yeah, yes, the last stream we kind of managed to understand many things about me and my previous wife and the quickness, my quickness in bed and stuff like this. Let's not do it in this stream again. It will be awkward and I may cry. But no, Nico, you have to improve. Take Viagra or something. Just be a man. You know? Hey Nico, since we're gonna do this call next week and you seemed interested about Brazil, I can explain some things that are happening here to you before the live if you want. Of course, yes. It will be nice to hear from a guy who is really there. I was there once when I was in Rio de Janeiro, but Rio de Janeiro is not the whole Brazil. It's just a small part, although it's very beautiful. It's a pretty cool place to be, I would say. Does Blender sculpting have an equivalent for Dynamesh, Zero Mesher, mask extracting? Yes. Except for Zero Mesh. The equivalent to Zero Mesh is called Quadrimesher, and it's a paid add-on. The other things are existing in Blender completely free with Blender. But remeshing you can always do manually. Of course, it's way, way slower. But for example, if you are a beginner who tries to learn, you have time. Time is what you have. If you are a professional and you want to work with Blender, you will buy the Quadrimesher add-on, and it will be good. All right, so now I don't like the arms too much because they are touching the pants, and we cannot do the pants quite well because of that, and we'll see. So we have to figure it out. And when this happens, everything goes to hell. But let's continue. Let's continue with the arms a little bit more, and I will connect the arms and the fingers. Then I will go to scope mode and face sets from visible, Control R. Okay, they are fine. And now with a big move brush, or grab brush in this case, I will just move it away from the pants and move them a little bit forward. I can do this with the pose brush, by the way, but I'm too lazy to do it. So, Nico, why are you so fast, you will ask me? Because I'm lazy. When I'm lazy, I'm doing things very efficiently and I'm pretty fast. I know artists who are very good, amazing artists, and they are making amazing things, but very slow. Because they are not lazy. They are perfectionists and they want to do the things properly. I'm lazy and I do them fast. Laziness. But laziness also can make you money, because when you are fast, you can take a character for $1,000, for example, and make it for 10 hours, and it will be around $100 an hour, which is a good rate, even for the more advanced countries. It's a good rate an hour. But this is a very specialized thing we are doing, so it's normal, kind of. Okay, the arms are relatively fine. We may go back to them a little bit later, but let's go to the pants and try to do some stuff on the pants, because I need some wrinkles. I need to figure out some wrinkles, how to do them, and we'll see how, like this. Maybe something like this. I'm not completely sure, but something like this should work. Of course, if we'll gonna print this, 3D print this later, I will have to spend like few more hours on this to just fix it for 3D printing. Otherwise, it will be bad. We cannot print it like this. It will be madness, you know. Stupid. Not only madness, but stupid madness. And I'm sorry if I don't read some of your comments or questions, because, you know, I'm trying to do something here. If you don't notice, I'm trying to do something here, and it takes a little bit of my time. Yeah. How do you improve in banner sculpting? Practicing. Like with everything, practice is the key. Say hello to me. I'm here in Brazil. You are an excellent 3D modeler. Hello to you, Joao Custodes. Joao. Or Joao. No, Joao will be in Spanish. Probably Joao. I'm not sure. Hi Nico, is it okay to sculpt from other artists' concept art and then sell the STL? Probably you're selling your work. I mean, you are selling your sculpt. You're not selling the concept in any way. I mean, yeah, it's their design, definitely, and probably should ask them about it. Yeah, I guess definitely should be asking for approval, and if they ask for some kind of money for that or something, it's completely okay for them to do so, of course, because it's their design and kind of, you know. So yeah, that's a very good question, and yeah. But if you're not selling them, then it's okay. I don't like how this comes out, so I will just try a little bit more. It's not exactly perfect. It's not even good. We have to spend a little bit more time on it. Yeah, I'm watching the concept and just trying. But the idea is that I'm making those. Some of them I will 3D print probably for myself, just to have them. Some of them, we'll see. Maybe I will put only in for Patreon users. But it's not exactly selling, so we'll see. Any particular exercise you recommended? Yeah, just work in Blender. How do you somehow design my own character? Is there any way to do that? How do you somehow design my own? It's not a good idea. If you're not very good in drawing, probably it's not a very good idea to design your own character and make it in 3D, because it will be most of the time not very nice. You are too kind with all of these live uploads. Really, I'm not thinking that I'm too kind with people on live. I'm a little bit, you know, sarcastic sometimes and stuff like this, but yeah, thank you. I mean, you mean that when I'm living, living, but it's a pleasure for me too. I mean, I like it. Probably it's visible that I also like it. So it's not only for you guys, it's also for me. I'm doing it because it's fun. It's too fun. Lula is the president and a well-respected one. Hopefully, there will be no problems with the Bolsonaro people, you know. Nico Bolsonaro refuses to accept his loss on the election. Exactly my point. How do you sometimes design? Okay, yes. How do you? Okay. Yeah, you are spamming, which is not good. So, darkness artist, relax. I already answered this question. You're, yes. No turtling way, let's go. I love this. What turtle is this to look like Donatello? No, this is not Donatello. This is Leonardo. Leonardo with the swords. I think Leonardo is with the sword at least. I hope he is, because otherwise we are in a little bit of, mistake. But yeah, when you see the swords, you say Donatello. I don't know. Maybe Donatello is with the swords. Who knows? Be so far, Broski. Broski. Thank you, Koran. Hopefully, I'm not butchering your name. So yeah. So Koran Kizerstone is the guy who made this concept yesterday in his stream. You can find his stream in the description of this video. Hopefully, he will make a shout out on his Instagram page about this model. I will try to make it as good as possible. And yeah, 300,000 and something subscribers. I mean, followers. They are followers in Instagram. In YouTube, they are subscribers, but in Instagram, they are followers. So amazing, very cool, very cool. But you deserve them because amazing stuff you do. And you are also fast. So you are the equivalent of Nico, but in 2D. And also you have much more beard than Nico. And you're a little bit more black probably than Nico, but this is debatable. When I go to the beach a lot in the summer, then I become pretty black too. Times that I didn't, but then I wasn't making, any money almost from freelance or something. Not much. I mean, like $5,000 a year. It's not worth it to pay taxes for. But now I'm making living from this, from the tutorials and stuff, so I have to pay the taxes. It's a good idea to do so. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, and this about taxes questions comes from the Russian guy. He's just, Nico, do you do taxes? We in Russia, we don't do taxes. Taxes in Russia are something that we don't do because Russia is so corrupted country. You cannot do taxes and nobody will touch you. I mean, it's very, Bulgaria is also like that. That's why how I know it is, But Russia is maybe a little bit more corrupted than Bulgaria. Probably. Probably. Yeah. Do you find mobile apps such as Nomad for iPad as good as Blender in terms of sculpting? No. You cannot do the shortcuts. Kowabunga dude, yes. No modelarem, no ZBrush. They make abandoning modeling in ZBrush, yes. I struggle with cloth sculpting, give some tips. Difficult for me too. Nico, do you have football? Do you who will win the world championship? Of course Messi will win. Argentina. Yeah. Probably. I'm not sure. Ooh, finally caught your life. Very good, yeah. I mean, it's fun art to see, never know. It's just the color palette. Sometimes fun art show full samurai swords. I don't understand the question. Also, for some reason, pens make the scene more naughty. Naughty, really? Your poly count is pretty low. How do you manage it? When do you up the resolution? When I'm sure about what I'm doing, about the forms, the overall forms, I'm bumping up the resolution a little bit, adding more detail, but just gradually. That's how I work, and I recommend for everybody to work this way. Although I've seen very good sculptors, like for example this girl Helga, Olga Nufrieva, I think it's her name, but her channel is Helga. So she, if you saw her, she's starting with kind of a little bit more polygons, and she's working like a real sculpture with clay. I'm working more like digital sculpture. Because I have the low resolution, I can start with low resolution. It's easier for me just to do that. Can we do some design here? Koran, you should do a design of the back and I will make it. Because I don't know how to do the back, I can do something, of course, but it will not be appropriate, most likely. So, what else do we need to do? We need to do the swords. Let's do the swords now. Save. Very well. Now, let's see how much time it will take me to do the swords. Already 1 hour and we are nowhere. So yeah, we are nowhere. Nowhere more than we were like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Hi Nikolai, just bought your Udemy course. Hopefully you bought it from the promo link of my promo videos. on my other channel, because otherwise I get like $2 from a sale if you bought it directly from Udemy. So yeah, I get most money from ArtStation, by the way. So if you wanna know, Nico, wait till you see my pug from Lobo. Now it's looking like Crazy Frog, but I feel it will be the best pug in the end. So it will be better than mine, right? We'll see. My favorite depiction is when Leonardo with a bow and tanto short sword looking like a samurai. Pretty cool. That's just my understanding of things. You get almost nothing for that. If I have to go for the public healthcare, it's awful. You have to wait with everybody else who are not paying taxes, and it's just not good. So I have to go to private healthcare, for example, and why should you pay taxes then? But this is my understanding of things. That you should pay taxes. If you have enough money to live, you know. If you don't have, I don't know, probably not paying taxes will be the best way. We'll do the sword now. Why did you switch from ZBrush? Okay, I will put this again here for everybody. We do taxes in Russia because there is no reason not to. Taxes are very low for self-employed, 6%. Yeah, for me also the taxes are 6% for in my case, so it's cool. Helga is my future wife. Yeah, you wish. Yeah, probably you can do it. Who knows? If you have like money and power, who knows? Yeah. Those kind of girls, I guess. But she's an artist and a good one, so she probably has money. I don't know. Yeah. Is there a particular type of body I should practice doing so it makes easier for me to sculpt other types? No, practice anatomy. Just normal. Oh, if I can refund, I buy it from your link. Don't bother. I mean, it's. I'm just saying. If you bought it from there, it's not a big deal. It's okay. It will be like, for example, if you buy it from directly from Udemy, I will take like $3, for example, from the sale. If you buy it from my link, I will get like $10 or $11. So it's like $7 difference, which is not worth it for you to refund and then buy it again. It's don't worry. Helga is my Russian beauty. Yeah, yeah. The Beatles, Nowhere Man. Yeah. Nowhere Man keeps dreaming. Nowhere man. We have to do the knee pads. The knee pads are important. So let's do the knee pads very quickly. This Q. So extract, like in ZBrush, the same way. Then we go inflate, smooth, make it like a little bit like this, a little bit more like knee something, knee pad. And yeah, I have to do the swords, by the way, any moment now, but I'm procrastinating because it's a hard surface modeling and I'm not super happy about it, but we have to do it. The character artist has to do everything, you know. We have to be able to do it. So yeah. So okay, let's answer a few more questions and swords. I want to super chat you. I don't see the option to. Yes, the super chat is not still available. I'm having a little bit of difficulties. They have to send me some kind of a code on my physical address. I will wait for that, and then I will put it down, and then probably I will be able to apply and for the super chat and stuff like this. But it will be like a few weeks from now, so don't worry about it. In India, tax can take 40% of your earnings. You get nothing in return. What? You're going to include armature to the design? Probably not. I want to super chat you. Okay, yes. Helga is married and have a kid. No chance, dude. But those things happen sometimes, you know. This channel is growing so fast. Yeah, it's pretty fast in my opinion too. Yeah. Nico, do you think it in make a course about look depth in Blender using the new hair system? Not so much. The new hair system is not my favorite. I mean, I haven't tried it to be honest, because I don't do hair this way. I do hair the sculptor's way. Amazing, yeah. Very cool. So, swords. Are you ready for the swords? I was procrastinating, but I have to do it. So, now first, we go to object mode, then a mesh plane. This plane, we put it up here. Okay, amazing plane. Now, we rotate it 90 degrees. So I write 90 here. And now we make it small, very small, like this. And then we make it very long, like this. Oh, what is this happening? This is a sword? Yes, this will be a sword, yes. Now, this big. Probably this will be the whole length of the sword. Let's do this. Okay, now, what do? We go to 3, which is our left view or right view, whatever. Yeah, some kind of view we have. Now, Control R to have a place here. Control R, one more here. Control R in here. Then, oops, where did it go? Okay, it's here. Okay, now we move this back and we have almost a sword. We'll make it a little bit curvy. Here too. Here too. This I want to make it a little bit smaller. This is the handle. So the back of the handle a little bit smaller. And this I will move it a little bit back. Yeah, it's not super curvy. I will make it a little bit more curvy probably. Samurai swords tend to be a little bit more curvy. Okay, we'll see if that will be okay. Now press A to select everything. Press Home to return to normal. And then we will go to our modifier, which is called Mirror Modifier. And the Mirror Modifier, we will move this and the Mirror Modifier will help us. Okay, now this will be the thickness of the sword for now. Let's select this, and the back. Yes, we are selected. And now we will extrude on the X-axis, but clipping on, extrude on the X, and then move it, and then, yeah. Now, the faces are turned, but we will turn them by, and I will show you they are turned. They are red because they are turned. Now, press A, Alt-N, flipped. And now they are not turned already. Now, let's take some questions and we will see how we will continue with this sword. It's very easy, by the way, to make sword. Hello, Nico, greetings from Norway, Oslo, greetings, thank you very much. Do you use add-ons in your workflow? Just a few. Quadrimesh is one of them, which I use kind of often. Nico, tell about the collab project. Which one? I mean, I'm collaborating with this guy from Instagram, which he wrote me on Instagram. He's from United States of America. And he yesterday made a stream making this turtle. And now I'm making. His name is Koran, or Koran, I'm not sure, but Koran probably. And I will show his Instagram here. Kizerilla is his Instagram. He has this amount of followers. I cannot read this number, it's so high. So yeah, this is just... So, talking about collaboration, amazing. I'm sculpting every day by watching your lives. It's very cool, sculpting together. Never go on the minimum wage. Nico, try this hair system. We would love to learn to use it with you. Maybe I will, we'll see. But these days I'm concentrated more in face anatomy. And my course, face exercises or head sculpting exercises, it will be the name of the course. There will be a lot of exercises how to learn the planes of the head and the other stuff about the head. I see people are needed badly this kind of course. Only times you're doing under 600 is when you're doing it fast and rough. Like no topology, no advantage, no speed. Okay. You can use Solidify instead of Mirror. Yes, but then it will be more difficult to do the other steps. But I can, yes. It will be easier to do the steps with the mirror, by the way, what I'm doing now. So, let's select this until here and until probably... No, we need more. We need one more in here. And then from here, control selecting those and moving them in like this. So we are sharpening his sword. So he's not using it just for blunting, hitting people, but for real killing people, which is great. I mean, probably not, but whatever. So select those and M, merge at last, which is great. Then here, merge at last. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, this is left here. Probably we will have problems with this, so let's merge it too. This here, merge at last, and this one also, merge at last. Now I will add one more line in here, which is okay. Now, what we'll do here in the back, let's move this forward. And for this part, what I will do is very stupid. but I will do it anyway. I will add just another loop in here and just select all of those polygons, but only this, only the those, and just move them like this to make the handle. You know, it's stupid, I know, but still handle. You know, amazing handle. It's handle. Nico, over the years, the turtles are ate Pizza Hut, Domino's, and other pizza. What is the greatest pizza? I'm not sure. We have the Domino in Bulgaria. We have all of them in Bulgaria, but I have eaten only Domino, I think, these days, and it's fine. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool pizza. I don't completely love it, but it's fine. I mean, for the sword, by the way, this will be the best sword for me without the tsuba or whatever it's called. This kind of guard. But I will do the guard too because I'm good. But Nico, show us how to do the guard. Let me show you how to do very easy the guard. So you take a cube, you smash it, you crush it, and you place it here. Basically, you make it as thin as you need to be. I mean, it doesn't need to be super thin, and then make it, okay, rotate it like 45 degrees, for example, and then smash it a little bit, and then just control click those, control B, and make it like this, and it will be the same guard as in the concept, which is, I haven't seen that type of guard, by the way, for the samurai sword, but it looks kind of fine in the concept, so I will do it. Do you make anime style models too? I will remove, by the way, the answers. Anime style. Not so much. Not so much. Probably I should. They're difficult to make, basically. Because anime, they're kind of difficult. Nico, I think the sword is in the sheet. Probably. But our sword here will not be in the sheet. I don't know. Next thing I want to do is subdivision surface. Let's apply the mirror, by the way. Subdivision surface, and then select most of the edges of the sword, which will be just by A, and then Shift E and just make them sharper. And now we have to deselect this and this and this and make them unsharp. And yeah, that should do it. Let's make one more in here. Now, for the things that are wrapped around here, I will do something very quickly. And you will see it now. Select this. Shift D to duplicate it. Make it smaller. Let's try to make it smaller. Come on. Come on, be smaller. P, selection. And then with the sculpting tools, I will just try to put it into position here. Let's do it with symmetry, although it's not a good idea now. And those things take time. Those things take a lot of time. That's why I don't usually do that much detail on the sculpts, because they are speed sculpts. This will take time, but we have time. We have almost 1 hour left, so we can afford this kind of, you know, bumps into our thingy. What have I done? Here, another one. And again, sculpt. Sculpt it out. It will not be the best, but we'll see. So, tool, topology, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit because it's difficult, I mean, to make this kind of model to put so much detail. It's not super detailed, obviously, but it's a little bit more detailed than I kind of do usually. And to look kind of fine, it needs time. Okay, I will leave it like this. Probably not make more detail like this. It will be fine. And now I will apply the subdivisions here. Let's 2 levels of subdivision apply, and it will be great. Now, let's take the whole thing and just move it, rotate it, rotate it again. The samurais, by the way, are not wearing their swords like this. They're wearing them with the sharp end up. But we are used to kind of the Europeans wear them like this, with the sharp down. Because the samurai, he's taking the sword like this, so the sharp end is up, and he's taking it out like this, and the sharp end is up. So the curvature is upward, not downward. But whatever. Nico, I'm sorry, I'm wondering how much money you're making in a year as a sculptor and with your courses all together. Answer only if you want. I don't want. Working in motion design in Oslo, and I got like 60k euro an year. So yeah, it's around that money probably. 60k a year. It's sometimes less from my courses. But if I devote more time and make more courses, probably I will get to that money or above it. And I hope. But those money are enough to live in my country pretty well. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not sure how is it in the more developed countries, more countries with more the better standard of living, we can say. So this sword is small. I will make it bigger. We need bigger swords, not small swords. Small swords are for pussies. No, no. Okay. Okay, this amount is good. So duplicate it the other way. Move it back. All right. Maybe we can move it a little bit more back, both of them, but yeah, let's see. And move it down. Yeah, we need the perfect balance. I'll select this one too. Move it. Okay. Alright, so he has swords now. Very good. Let's fix this. What is this? Subdivision surface. Edge data. Increase, increase, increase. Okay. Solidify, apply. And this apply. And more subdivision surface we need. Apply. Okay. Now we can do whatever we want with this strips of or whatever they're called. But I will pinch this area here in the middle to make it sharper. It will look better. Yes. Okay, flatten this. And yeah, the overall it's looking relatively fine. Let's answer some question and we will go to make the wraps on the arms. Have you watched movie about McDonald's? Is it good and promotes only things that matters is consistency? Yeah, could you not use the knife tool, cut and extrude? I cut and extrude. I don't know. I don't know. Greetings from Azerbaijan. Yeah, very good. Very good. Azerbaijan is a country which is not that famous. So it's good. I like that. Yeah, aren't the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles samurais anyway? Yeah, they're not exactly ninjas, of course, yeah. But they're not samurais because they are jumping on the roofs, and samurais don't do that. Ninjas do that. So they are ninjas mostly because they are covered and they jump on the roofs. So ninjas, definitely. And they use martial arts. Samurais, no, they use only the sword, the way of the sword. I guess if you keep streaming regularly, you will earn more than your courses in a few years. We'll see. But Nico, this is a katana, so it's small. The katana is not that small. I mean, it's a meter and something long. Normal katana. Nico, you look like Andrew Tate. I don't know who is this. Are you left or right-handed? Right-handed. Hi from Pakistan. Hi, Pakistan. Can you do a video how to convert Sim 4 pet into GTA, like making it an individual file? No, no. I'm not into this. I'm mostly sculpting, so relax. For the next time, Chucky, please. No, next time will be probably Venom, but we'll see. Chucky, I may do it. We'll see if I will find a nice, really good looking concept of Chucky. because it's important. The concept is important. Not just any concept can do. I mean, you have to find a nice looking one, mostly. Okay, now I will increase the resolution of the arms, and then I will make some things like this. So this will be one. I will just Q, mask extract, okay, and just smooth it and inflate it. Okay, we have one. And we can even do this. A little bit of, you know, interesting thing. But this is one. And I will do a solidify modifier on it. A little bit bigger. And then another one will do. Like this. Q, mask extract. Okay. Inflate. And we're working, you know. It's working, kind of. Sometimes when I don't have anything to say, I'm saying what I'm doing on the screen. Especially in my courses, I always have to subtitle what I do on the screen because, you know, people are not only watching, they're hearing, they're listening. So you have to always say those things. But that's it. Oh, he has also a thing here. Okay, we'll do it. Or not. We'll see. I'm not sure if I will do everything, by the way. Probably not. It will be too much. I need time to answer questions at the end, you know, like always. Answer questions. And I'm pretty fast in answering questions sometimes, as you can see. Yes, no, maybe, stuff like this, but it's normal. We cannot go to answer all the questions with too many words. It will be too much. Alright, so this one, maybe a little bit more curved too. Yeah, this will be fine. This will be the blue thing here. So yeah, Q, mask extract, okay. In Q, in your case, will not be mask extract there, but you have to put it there. This is the quick favorites. You can add many things in quick favorites. If you right click on them, you probably will be able to do so. Great. Nico. Great tips. Great tips, Nico. You should make a tutorial about Blender someday. Yeah. Maybe I should make a tutorial about sculpting, about anatomy. Yeah, I should make a course, even, in Udemy or in ArtStation. Why not? Seems like a good idea. Okay, I'm on it, guys. I will make a course about anatomy and sculpting in Blender. I will sculpt a character for a course sometimes. Why not? It will be fun. And maybe I could make some money. And maybe I will not be hungry anymore. Wow. This is a great idea I have now. Amazing. Yeah, with sculpting, great ideas come together. I mean, they're coming from sculpting, which is good. Star Trek or Star Wars? Star Wars, of course, it's more famous. I mean, everybody knows Star Trek, but still. How you swap from object in sculpt mode. I have to put this in the frequently asked questions with Alt Q. Try it. Except if your ZBrush is older than 3.0, the version 3.0, then it will not be with Alt Q most likely. But if you're smart, you will put the version 3 and above. Download it from Blender site for absolutely free, and you will be fine. But yeah, just a suggestion. I'm not making anybody do anything, you know. Just a suggestion. Would you do a hair card tutorial? Not at all. I hate doing hairs with hair cards, so I'm doing them only sculpting them. And also hair cards are not exactly the best way to do a 3D printing model. That's why I don't do them that much. I like my models to be 3D print ready. So with thick fabrics like this, and with everything thick, everything cool and thick. You know, thick, like some things, but I will not say which ones. Anybody can figure them out for themselves if they want. Yeah. I'm dead. Why are dead? Entertainment jerk. Sarcasm on peak. Ah, yeah. Sarcasm and irony are funny. That's why I'm using them, because it's funny. It's funny for me. It's nice fun way to relax, and probably funny for the people. That's why I have already above 10,000 subscribers. Probably people are finding them funny too, because yeah, I use sarcasm a lot. I'm hoping I'm not insulting anybody, but it is what it is. I mean, if I insult somebody, it's not on purpose. It's just because I want it to be kind of funny. And since it's my stream, yeah, I can do it. I know. It sounds selfish. It sounds Nico. Why your ego bigger than your dick? Why is your ego bigger than your eyebrow, for example? I don't know if it is, by the way. Probably it is. I don't know. Artists, by the way, by default have big ego, very big ego. And when somebody is trying to tell us what to do, for example, Nico, but the arms are too big, or Nico, but this is whatever. And most of the time, my answer to that would be, I will not say, but it will not be great. It will not be a great answer. So, because, we don't like to be mentorized, maybe, or something, except from the people who we know are really good. For example, I have friends that I'm asking them, do you think this is good? Do you think there's something that I can fix better? And when they say, this is not particularly looking fine, I know it's fine, so I'm okay with that. Completely okay. Although I'm not exactly similar, I mean, I'm not exactly the right type of artist, because I accept criticism even from everybody. If you say, for example, this turtle doesn't have a dick. Let's say he doesn't have a dick because he is very flat in here. I will accept that. This criticism is a good criticism. It's absolutely true. That's what I mean. If I'm gonna put a dick on him, that's another question. I'll probably not. But it's true that he doesn't have one. At least not visually. I mean, it's not visible. Yeah. Maybe we can connect this time the body and the hands, the arms, because then we will be able to kind of fix this thing there. So Control J and face sets from visible, and then let's do it like this, and then smooth it a little bit here. It will be better. Oh, we have still the masks going on. Okay, don't worry. All right, now it looks good. Goodbye. Now we can color it because it's time to color it. Have you ever done any robotic humanoid sculpts before? Yes, I have tried, but it's difficult. I mean, yeah. Finaco, is there a Blender analog of Move Topology brush? For example, if we get those things, they are one mesh. Okay, they're one mesh. Oops. And if I move one of them, the other one doesn't move. Why? Because you just click this topology thing, and then when it's on, you move only one of them. So it's move topology brush basically when you just click this. Nico, are you switching from games to collectibles? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Although, if I have a freelance, for example, for a game model, I would most likely do the high poly myself. The low poly I would give to a guy who I know can make a very good low polys, better than mine even. So, not even, because my low polys are not the industry standard best, but they're absolutely okay. We cannot say that my low polys are amazingly good and superb. No, but they're okay. They're good. But his are better. So I give it to him, I pay him some of the money, and we are completely happy because he doesn't have anything against making low polys, and I am doing only high polys, and everybody's happy, and life is amazing, and we are jumping on the uh, whatever, you know. The scenes of the movies, they're jumping in slow motion in this kind of a field with tall grass and sunny skies and butterflies all over the place, and this is what we imagine, no? Like jumping and happiness is all over everything. Maybe, why not? How many blue shirts do you have? Yes, of course, this is the question. Why did you do this? Yes. Heniko, do you have to be good at drawing to become a good 3D sculptor? It's not mandatory, but it's good. It's good to be. I'm increasing the clip here. Okay, now I think we are forgetting something. For example, those straps on the legs, but maybe we can skip them because they're too much. Or do we have time? Yeah, we have time. So let's make them. I know. And I will say, but Nico, you don't have time for this. It will be too much. Yeah, I know, but you know, our guy Coran has made this, and we have to just follow along. And he's a very good artist, so who am I to judge, you know? Who am I? Who am I to escape from this? And also, you see that it's not that difficult to make those straps. They kind of don't take too much time to make. You see, one strap takes like around 20 seconds, may say. Of course, to do it properly, it will take more, but still, it's cool. It's cool. Now, the last one. At least I hope so. It will be here. Like this. Mm-hmm. Q, mask extract, okay. And then, okay, straps. Yeah, but it will look better with all those straps. I mean, it will just look better. I'm certain of it. I'm making just few things here and there just to look better, but who knows. Ah, in the back, we need to do this, so I will take those. A, Shift D, move it here. I don't know if this will work, by the way, but we'll see. And then I will kind of select this X faces, delete those faces, and be left only with this guy. And then A to select this without the top one. I don't want the top one, just this one. So L, not A. P and just go away with this selection, and then yeah, I know it takes a little bit of time, but still, hopefully it will be cool. I'll just move it and smooth it, move it into position like this, make it smaller. Yeah, in the back it looks awful, but since we were not looking at the back that much, so we'll be cool. All right, so let's take another one, rotate it, move it here. Yes. All right. Looks cool. I forgot one. So let's make it. It's not that difficult. I mean, you see, it's easy to just make it. Of course, I will rotate this one so it's not the same. And I will just move it slightly so it's a little bit different. This one is too far away from the target, you know. It's a little bit too far away, but it's still fine. Yeah, fast sculpting. You have to be fast. If you're not fast in fast sculpting, you're out of the game, you know, it's over. You have to be extremely fast here. You know, Koran made this model for for less than an hour. I think it was about an hour. Let's say an hour. He made it. I am already almost 2 hours in, but 3D is a little bit slower, as you can see. You probably know. It's a little bit slower. Most of you know. It's not the fastest. But Nico, just wondering if you could make a video talking about tips on how to use ArtStation. Not only how to gain followers, but also how to use the store to sell product prints and so on. You just have to upload your product in the store and put a price on it and put some pictures. I would say more pictures will be better. By the way, when they released the ArtStation store, I was like, yeah, we can upload our models and sell them there. And the guy who I'm working with, he's a very good friend of mine, my colleague. He told me, but it's like selling cucumbers to the cucumber guy. So selling artists art is not exactly the thing you might want to do. But selling them tutorials, selling them brushes, selling them reference files, references, those are the things that sell in ArtStation. Brushes, references, tutorials, mostly. And sometimes parts that you can combine them to make a robot or whatever. But these things, if you want to sell your art, ArtStation is not exactly the right place. You will sell probably nothing there, or next to nothing. So, yeah, consider that. And he was right. He's a very, a guy who is seeing things very well. When he tell me something will happen, I know it will happen. Probably we will organize some chat with him, and you will ask him questions, and he will tell you what will happen. I mean, like a Nostradamus guy, you know. He's almost like that. But no, he's thinking logically, but very logically. His logic is impeccable. Okay, let's make this frowning of our guy. And let's make some colors fast. So, first color will be kind of greenish, but very loose green. So, a little bit like this and darker. Let's try this one. And apply it to the head. Alright, this color I like. I like this color. So, I will apply it to everything. I mean, which is a skin. Alright. Okay, it's starting to look cool, right? He didn't add extra abs that represented the obstacle muscle, just that. Yeah, I did the front a little bit different, but it's not too different, so it's okay. How do you quickly switch objects? That red glow. Alt Q. I will put it in the frequently asked questions, I'm telling you. When's dinner time for you? Around 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the evening, I eat, and then I don't eat anything after that. Why don't you use Dino Topo? I hate it. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I like to buy brushes, toots and refs, that's right. Yeah, of course. Start over the back view. No. Can you sculpt portrait of Rumen Radev? Probably, yeah, he's an interesting face. Rumen Radev, by the way, if you don't know, is the president of Bulgaria. Nobody has to know him outside of Bulgaria, of course, but he has interesting face with this kind of nose and everything. And also he's bald, which is very great for modeling, because if he has hair, it's a pain in the ass. The hair is pain in the ass. Why is the hair pain in the ass? I don't know, but yeah, probably. So let's select another color, which will be this one, and make the front part here with this color. But this is not this color. This is this color. Okay. We need it a little bit more lighter. All right. That's more like it. Hopefully it will be fine. This one. Yeah. And the back thing. All right. Now, what I'm about to show you is, so his blue things are not exactly blue. They're a little bit more like not blue. So we'll make them. Let's find this color. Blue, but like this. Yeah. Yeah, amazing. I found it from the first try. Yeah. I'm not sure, Leonardo, by the way, is it blue or purple? But this time Leonardo will be purple. So, yeah, everybody relax, please. Leonardo is a purple guy now. In our stream, Leonardo is completely purple. So don't worry about it at all. Purple, amazing. Okay, let's go to scope mode. I will be able to do it better there. From here, selecting those colors and just doing this. Then here also will be this color. And on the sword, I think we can put this color on those parts of the sword as well. Nico, you're speaking English so well. Where did you learn this language? From songs and from other things. Uh, okay. Relax. So, what if I'm dumb and I can only ask dumb questions? Am I allowed to ask these questions anyways? Don't get upset. Relax. Everything is okay. Maybe you're dumb, but maybe you're not. Nobody knows that. You also don't know that. You may think you're very smart, but you may think you're very dumb. Nobody knows. So, relax. Everything is okay. Don't get excited, too much excited. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a stream, it's just for fun, everything is cool. And the questions, you can ask whatever question you like. Everything is cool. Your arm middle muscle got joined to wings area where you remeshed it. How will you fix it? I will not be able to fix it. I mean, why should I fix it if this is the pose that I will print it in? I don't need to fix it. That will how it will be. It's purple. Aha, okay. He don't know why, but he hated. Lol. Ah, yes. I don't know why I hate Donatopo, but I hate it. Definitely, that's the case. I'm sorry, but I'm just like that. Hating Donatopo for no particular reason. But yeah, many people are asking me, why don't you use Donatopo? Donatopo is the best. Okay. For you, Donatopo is the best. For me, Donatopo is like not good. I don't like it, so I will not use it. It's completely fine. Everybody can figure it out for themselves. Okay, now let's color D. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. I'm sorry. This is too much. Let's go with the saturation and go it down a little bit. All right, and let's go with the hue and all right. Okay, this will be the color most likely. Purple is Donatello. So who is purple? I don't know. So now nobody knows. Who is purple? Who is red? You know, I'm not super prepared for to do the turtles. I'm just doing the concept. So don't kill the messenger. And you know, we cannot do exactly the turtle, which is completely and perfectly from the movies, because they will sue us. So we are doing our version of the turtle. And this turtle is Gosho. His name is Gosho. And he is purple. And he has samurai swords without the sheath. So they are sheatless. Or sheetless, you might say. Sheetless is a little bit, you know, not very good to say, but as I said, you can say it, no problem. In the stream, no issues. Shitless. Okay, no worry. Alright. Let's put a little bit of this color here and there, even on his face maybe, just to get a little bit more variation. Also, what I need to do is cavity. Yeah, cavity is making it pop up a little bit, which is good. Maybe his head is first a little bit too big, and second, it has to go down. So I will make it a little bit smaller. I don't like it to be as small as in the concept. For me, they are teenage mutant ninja turtles, so the heads should be a little bit big. But I will put it down a bit more. And a little bit smaller, not too much. And a little bit more down. Alright. Okay, I think we have it. Let's put some shadow. And it will be cool. So now, guys, I don't think I need to do anything more for now. Let's just select everything and shade smooth. Just for a smooth look, you know, not so jagged. And let's go with the questions. I want to know the process of fixing it if I get into this problem. I don't know the problem. Which problem? Entertainment jerk. You start over. Yeah, you have to start over, definitely. Which problem? Nico will get it. I want to know how to fix the arm muscle joint to the side of the chest. Yeah, I told you, if you combine them, they will be fixed. But you never sculpt for a game in this position. You always sculpt the arms like 45 degrees from the body. That's how you don't get this problem. If you sculpt it like this, you will get this problem. You will be screwed, of course. So I sculpt like this because this will be the pose that we will print this character. It will not be for the game or something, so it will not be a low poly or something else. That's why we can do this. It's very nice work. Why do you decide to make streams? Is it possible near future we will be without your stream? I don't know. Anything could happen. I mean, you know, life happens sometimes. But for now, I'm streaming. When I start to do my new course, I probably will stream a little bit less because I will do the courses in my free time. Nico, if you are a Ninja Turtle, will you use the bow staff, nunchucks, sai, katanas, or just bring a gun? Probably I would, if I'm a Ninja Turtle, I would like mostly the katanas. I like katanas very much. How many hours do you say you have under your belt by now with sculpting? Must be yeah. Maybe more than 10,000 hours. More, maybe. Love this. Leo, blue. Aha, Donatello is purple. So that's why people are mistaking it with Donatello, because Donatello is purple. Yeah, I know, but still. By the way, for the sword, this should be, let's shade auto smooth, not shade smooth. Because shade smooth is making the sword look very bad. Shade auto smooth is a new function in the new blender, which makes the things a little bit smart, more interesting. But Nico, Gosho is amazing. Yes, Gosho is the new Ninja Turtle, which is our Ninja Turtle. He's with purple color and with some kind of katanas without... this also has to be... Let me just check it out. Check it out, check it out. This. And shade auto smooth, yes, very good. Shade auto smooth is better for this kind of very low poly things, which you want to be smooth. Капец, я единственный русской. Нет. Ты не единственный русской. Yeah, there are many Russians here. That's what I'm trying to say, but I don't speak too much Russian. No colors on the sword. Yes, they are not colored because they don't have sheets. In my version, they don't have a sheet. A sheet. Now sculpt the other 3 turtles. Yeah, for the rest of our stream, 15 minutes, I will sculpt the rest of the turtles. I will just duplicate this one and put the stuff and just change the colors, and it will be amazing. I like your work. Thank you very much. Which is better, a pose or a T-pose? A pose or a T-pose? T-pose is never good, in my opinion. I never do T-pose. Oh, 220 people watching right now. It's amazing. At the end of the stream, for so many people to watch. It's very cool. We like it. We approve. Nico approves. Yeah, I like your work. Thank you very much. Yes. What cartoons or anime did you watch as a kid? Yeah, Ninja Turtles. There was one anime which I like a lot. It was on Cartoon Network, and it was with cats, but not Thundercats. It was with cats, and there were 2 pilot cats. Amazing animation, very cool. I don't remember exactly the name, but somebody will say it in the chat probably. They were riding a jet. I think there were 2 of them on one jet, and they were flying and fighting some people. But it was amazingly drawn, very nice drawn. Also, as a kid, I loved Johnny Bravo, amazing. Cow and Chicken, they don't make this anymore. animations like this. So yeah. Uncle Grandpa now is very good also. Do you ever do final renders on the sculpts? Yes, if I spend like a few hours. I mean, uh, when I do when I do what? When I do sculpts which are for a long time and everything for a course or something, I usually do a final render and I put it in ArtStation. You can see it in my ArtStation. So why do you ask? You haven't seen my ArtStation. It's in the description somewhere. Thundercats. I don't know. I think it's not Thundercats. SWAT cats. Probably it's SWAT cats. Yeah. Niku becoming famous. Yeah, very famous. Amazing. How much time it takes for you? What? What takes for me? It depends. If you ask me how much time it takes for me to make a sandwich, I make very quickly sandwiches. I make everything very quick. So the sandwich takes me around like a minute or so, and the sandwich is ready. I eat mostly sandwiches, by the way. If you think that my wife is cooking me or something, no, no, he's not. She's not cooking anything. I'm eating what I make myself, and I make sandwiches mostly. Sandwich with mayonnaise, yellow cheese, sometimes some meat on top, some salami, and with mustard. That's what I eat often. And also, what I eat is this, very nice. Those are walnut cookies, amazing. Also, these, those are, we call them, in Bulgaria, we call them pasta. It's not like pasta, the Italian pasta. It's just a, they smell amazing. They're very, very cool, like a cake, you know, but with the chocolate and everything. You basically it's a cake, yeah, but it's a small cake. I mean, in every country you should have this kind of things. They are cakes, soft, kind of soft, but with chocolate. Amazing. Also, what I eat, of course, waffles. This is Borovets waffle. You don't see it, and many things I have here in my drawer. I eat a lot of sweet. That's why, well, I have this kind of muscles. Sculpt the SWAT cats. That's a very good idea, by the way. I have to remember to put them in my file with all the things. I need to sculpt this guy. It's a very good, cool concept. Also, this guy is a very nice concept. It will be difficult to make it in the stream, but it has a very nice pose. I may try to sculpt it. I may even do it as a course at some point because it's very, very nice. I like the whole design of it. We'll see. But the next will be this one, and I am. It's a very nice concept, very cool, very dynamic, and everything. My model is not that good. I mean, my first try was not a big success. I will try again. Probably I will be able to do it. Maybe I will just try it on the stream, and maybe it will be bad. But you know, I'm making a lot of streams. If I stream every other day, there will be a lot of streams. So some of them will not be that good. Some of them will be bad, or not bad, but not as good as the other ones. So it's normal. It's normal. This girl in some stream, why not? Those were suggestions on my Discord channel. On my Discord server, I have a channel of suggestions for streams. And some of those are from that exact channel. Because I told you I will not make that channel. And you can make your suggestions there and I will not look at them. I will ignore them. But I really was joking. I'm not ignoring them. I'm watching all of your suggestions and I am putting some of them in my file here, which is the most expensive PureF file now in the world, because you see, I have collected those things for a long time. A lot of references for skulls, for anatomy. Those are beginner mistakes here to show. Those are references from the top, from focal views and other artists. And a lot of stuff to help you sculpt. Yeah, to help myself too. You had a problem with Azeri people. That's interesting. if I have a problem with Azeri people. Azeri people are people from Azerbaijan? I don't know. Maybe I have, maybe I don't have. I don't know exactly. I don't know any Azeri people, so I don't know. That's about to be visible, to be seen. Wow, 1 minute a sandwich. Yeah, pretty quick sandwich. Yeah, but if I get the products out of the fridge, really impressive work in a short time. Yeah, that's what I'm famous for, to be fast. Sad husband complaining on stream to people who love him. No, I'm not complaining. If she was cooking, and if she was a good cook, for example, in cooking, I would be fat, which is bad. So I'm fit because she's not cooking. So I thank her. Damn those biceps. Amazing biceps. Nico has a sweet tooth. I see a lot of sweet. I eat a lot of sweet. But Nico, do you think that Maxon is going to take ZBrush to the next step? Or do you think it's going to gradually the end of ZBrush as we know it? No. ZBrush will never end as we know it, probably, because it is the industry standard tool and it's doing the job. And for example, if you have to do a monster for a movie, which has a lot of details, it's very difficult to do that in Blender. Probably impossible, although with the new video card, 4090 from Nvidia, maybe it will be possible, I don't know. How long it takes to eat the pasta? Ooh, one pasta I eat it very, very quickly, for 1 or 2 minutes. If I kind of eat it slowly and watch some movie or something, it can take longer, but only healthy stuff as you can see. Yeah. Nico, you got Discord? Yeah, in the description of this video. That Venom is cool. It's very cool. I hope I will do it. Batman again, please. I will do Batman again, definitely. The Batman, maybe this one. Although, we'll see. But, old Logan, looking very nice. With his thin legs and super huge forearms, it's pretty cool. What about sculpting Catwoman in the future? By the way, have you seen Pablo Perdomo's sculpt of Catwoman? So, Pablo Perdomo. If you write Pablo Perdomo in YouTube, I don't know if he uploaded that into his ArtStation. Pablo. I was looking at that the other day and I was like this, what is happening? It's amazing. Amazing. Catwoman. Pablo Perdomo, Catwoman. In YouTube, in ArtStation. Oh, yes. This is, let me show you. This is the best action figure. Maybe it will be more than $1,000. Maybe around $2,000. But see, isn't it the best face ever of Catwoman from Batman Returns? Just amazing. And the Catwoman itself, with the two heads and the pose and the anatomy, is just, you cannot see it here because it's photographed on the black background, but it's just amazingly amazing. It's just one of the best action sculpts I have ever seen in my entire life. More. So, Pablo Perdomo, but this Diego Corva, who is this? This is the guy from the studio, but the head sculpt is Pablo Perdomo. But who sculpt? So Pablo has sculpted only the head. But still, the head is very good. So this guy has sculpted probably the body. The body is amazing too. So this guy, he doesn't have too much super. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, he's good. So Diego from Buenos Aires. Very good job, Diego. I like this. Amazing. Hello from Belarus. Hello, Belarus. There are always people from Belarus here. Very good. Can you show your biceps? I just showed both of my biceps. Let me show them again. Biceps, just, biceps. I'm using myself as a reference sometimes for, it's normal. When you're fit and you have your muscles are kind of visible, you can use yourself as a reference. That's another feat of to be fit, Hello from Belarus. Thank you for your work. Say a lot of you cool guys in your Discord. Yeah, there are a lot of cool guys in my Discord, and even if I don't answer and I don't give you a feedback in the whip section or in the help section, there are a lot of people that can do that. There are people who are very good also in there, which is great. I mean, this Discord is for I think it's less than 1 year old, and already we have like 900 people in there, almost 1,000 people in the Discord, which is great. But hey, Nico, are you a fan of everyday posts? I don't know what you mean by everyday post, by the way. Pablo Perdomo, I'll check his out. He's amazing. Pablo Perdomo is one of my favorite sculptors, by the way, which many people ask, but he's very good. How come Blender can't do the massive details? Does ZBrush have some amazing algorithm? No, ZBrush is not exactly. It's very smart program. ZBrush is not a real 3D program. It's faking. That's why rendering in ZBrush is not exactly a real-time rendering. It's not real with the lights and everything is fake in ZBrush, but still, it's amazing program because it can support that much, polygons. Viking character will be very good, yeah. Привет, чугунный Буратин. Ah, you are still a Pinocchio, but Buratino. Buratino is the Russian version of Pinocchio, or Pinocchio is the Russian version of Buratino. I'm not sure exactly. The Pinocchio is the Italian version of Buratino. No. Buratino, I think, is the first one, and then Alexei Tolstoy, which is a Russian writer, I think he wrote Pinocchio. He took the idea and wrote the Russian version. I think this was the thing. I'm not sure. Just checked your station. Amazing stuff. Thank you very much. The only thing I miss from ZBrush is Zero Mesh. Yeah. Quad Remesher add-on is your guy. It's expensive. It's around $100 or 60, I'm not sure. But yeah, hello from Nepal. Really, Nepal? Very cool. Cuba. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. How to move PureRef? How to move it? With the right mouse button, you move it. With the left mouse button, you move the things inside. And with the middle mouse button, you can just pan around and zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. You just try. Imagine if Nico went to the gym. He will be Mr. Olympia level physique. Probably not. I need to take a lot of steroids to do that, so yeah. Nico workout steam soon. Probably. Making push-ups. Yes, but if you're fat, then you're a good reference of making a fat character. Yes, but making a fat character is more... not so frequent. I mean, people are making more... Luca is here. Nico, people want to switch from 3D art to bodybuilding career. Yeah, probably not Luca. Maybe they want, but they will not want it because we will not have streams like this, so yeah. How do you fit biceps in life? It's easy. Just fit them. They're not so big, so it's cool. They seems big because my t-shirt is fit, If my t-shirt was baggy, I would look pretty, see? No, see? If I, if I close to the camera, big. If it's not close to the camera, it's like this. No, not big. Small. Hello from South Africa. Hello from South Africa. From Bulgaria. I'm from Bulgaria. I'm fat. I use myself for reference. Of course, you can use yourself for reference. As reference. For fat, of course, if you're fat. But yeah. What can we do now? Oh, it's almost 2. Yeah, we have time a little bit more to mess around. What's the name of that thing with pictures? Really? It's a PureRef. PureRef is a program. Let me just write it down. Helga, very cool. You can go check her out. It's HA77GA, a Russian streamer girl. She's almost as fast as me. And she's very good sculptor, so we can learn a lot from her. I will watch more her streams. She was making an anime face, and it was like this, and then like this forward, the nose, and then the mouth, and then like this, and then this. Oops, not okay. And then the eyes, then the mouth, and then here. Very cool. We can learn from everybody. But what I was supposed to PureRef. PureRef. It's free. Nico sculpting muscle in real life. Elmo, oh, yeah. What's the name of the reference software? Yeah, I use my reference for trolls. Kindly sculpt stylized version of real people if possible. It will be possible if I have a concept. If I, for example, I will probably do at some point some caricatures. Caricatures, like if you saw my art station, I have a Freddie Mercury. I also have it as a 3D figure. It's there. I will bring it just to show it. I did the base very thin, and it just got warped. But it's a 3D figure of Freddie Mercury. I don't want my freedom. I don't need it as a broken heart. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Oh my god, I just farted. That's cool. Farting is cool. You released the worst in you. Nico, what's the name of the guy that's talking right now? I don't know. I don't know him. Wait, you actually made him Donatello. Yes, I made him Donatello, but with swords. And his name is Gosho. But Nico, sculpt something from Frazetta. That will be so cool. It will be cool. It will be cool. But real kind of characters which are realistic will be difficult. That chair is going to the fourth dimension. Yes. I'm watching your video from last 5 days. I'm not doing videos every day. Show all your 3D figures. Sometime I will show them probably, but yeah, not today. Because they are there and I have to go get them from the place. Which 3D printer you use? I don't have a 3D printer. I gave them to people to print them for me, and now the main guy who is printing for me, his printer is broken, and now I had to give it to Luca from Italy, so I can see that it's good for 3D printing, so I can send the file, the Batman I mean, so I can send it to the guy. Let me show you, by the way. I throw up a little bit in my mouth, and it's it's bad. It's not good because I'm eating a lot of sugar. Probably, who knows? Let me show you how Batman print came out from Luca. From Luca. George, okay. Can we see it bigger in Instagram? Ah, yes. So, here it is. This is the Batman. It's looking fine. But yeah, I will print it for myself at some point. But as I told you, my guy has to, fix his printer at some point. So we'll see. Nico went inside Blender, yeah. Nico, you should sculpt yourself. It will be difficult. I'm not as good in likenesses. You think you'll ever do a presentation or video about preparing a model for printing? Maybe at some point I will do a course about that. About cutting the model and making it for printer, but I have to just practice it myself a little bit more. I don't do courses, paid courses, for the things that I haven't practiced a lot, because it's not very good. Which 3D printer? Those printers are with a liquid polymer. Those printers are the best. Also, do you use those Wacom tablets to sculpt? Of course. I would love to see your setup. I use 1x Wacom tablet, which is the cheapest Wacom tablet. And why am I using this tablet, you will ask, since I have money to buy the most expensive one if I want. Because if I'm teaching people who are just starting, and when I was starting, I haven't had any money, so I know how it is. So if I'm teaching people uh, to to be 3D sculptors and to begin and to start working, I shouldn't use the most expensive setup. Although my computer is not the most low level computer out there, but I have to also work, you know. Realistic is difficult, but you are very able to do it. Maybe a life divided in some parts. Probably we'll see. Which model of printer he used? You have to ask him. He's Luca in the chat, but if he wants to answer. Greetings from Bolivia. Oh, Bolivia. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Came from Kaiser Stream. Can you show the back, please? The back is amazing. it's it's so bad, but we cannot do everything in just one stream. It will be difficult. But Nico, what's your favorite video game? Fallout series, I would say, is one of my favorites. I've played Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4. Fallout New Vegas also. So all of the Fallout, except for Fallout Tactics. I haven't played those. But Fallout series, one of my favorites. Also StarCraft 1 and 2. And also, these days, I would say Ghost of Tsushima. Very cool. But Fallout is better, in my opinion. Which printer you recommend for high level details? Those liquid polymer printers. Do you take art from Discord and model it? Yeah, if I like the concept that people are suggesting. Do you think it's a big jump to go from mouse to tablets? Yeah, it's pretty big. But Nick, how is it possible that you are so good? Years and years of practice is obviously the right answer for every artist that you see who is very good. A lot of practice and a lot of will to get better. And you know that you are not good enough and you want to get better and better and better. I'm still improving myself even now. I mean, I haven't reached the peak of my performance, hopefully. Greetings from Varna. Hello, Varna. Varna is in Bulgaria, one beautiful town in the Black Sea coast. And Varna is in the straight line around 40 kilometers from Ukraine. 400 kilometers from Ukraine. So it's pretty close from Odessa. 400, I think, around that straight line. Please do the turtle shell for us slow. Okay. Let's do the turtle shell really fast. Alright, turtle shell, amazing, very cool. Alright, guys, turtle shell. Pretty cool, right? I know, I know. Yeah, fast and furious, as always. Alright, yeah, I did it. Fallout. I have bought some of Fallout games. Fallout. I think I have Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I think Fallout 4 is the best probably. The models are nice because Fallout 3, the people are very bad looking. They're just their character artists were not that good. Then they became big and employed more better artists and great. Nico, I also love Fallout. Do you know their next game they're doing? Starfield. I'm dying to play it. Yeah, I've heard about it, but they will also do, I think. Skyrim is also very nice. I haven't played the others of this series, but I played Skyrim and I have so much fun. Hundreds of hours of fun in Skyrim. And now they will make kind of continuation of this saga at some point, which is great. Years and years of practice, yeah. Why do you not become full of yourself with us praising you and work so much? How do you know I'm not full of myself? Huh? I'm probably super full of myself. I'm like bloating from inside, but it's not visible because I'm, pushing it down. Also, I'm old and I know exactly what I'm worth. Uh, Even if you praise me like you are the best, Nico, you're super cool, you're super. If I was 20 years old, probably I would be spoiled by that. But I'm 40. You cannot do this to me. I don't take it as seriously. I don't. What is the best advice you ever received for improving at 3D sculpting and anatomy? Like everybody say, just practice it a lot with a lot of references. And when people told me when I was young, use a lot of references, I was like, I can do it without reference. But it's stupid, and I lost a lot of years in my life working without references, and I was just stuck in one place. I was getting faster with drawing and sculpting, but stuck in one place in terms of how good I am with the anatomy or with the forms and everything. Because if you don't use references, you don't kind of fill your library, your blank library. You don't fill it with books in your head, and you don't get better. Hey, do you work in AAA game? No, I haven't. Bye everybody at Turkey. See you. But why don't you say bye to everybody in the chat, which are not from Turkey? Because there are people from Turkey, but not everybody. How do you get better at using tablet? My hand keeps going to the mouse, and I always find myself sculpting with the mouse instead. Practice, a lot of practice. Just remove your mouse, put it somewhere else, and just try with the tablet. And after like 20, 40 hours working with a tablet, you will start to feel it better. It's like with everything. It's with the programs also. You have to, in the beginning, every program that you start to use, like ZBrush or Blender or whatever, it will be very hard in the beginning to even to rotate and to move and to go. But practice and a lot of hours. What is the best advice? Yeah, happy that you joined the dark side. Left ZBrush, of course. By going to sleep with me, active in Discord. Yeah, thank you. Hey Nico, do you work in AAA? No, I have played Elder Scrolls 3 and 4. They are fun to play too, but old games. If they remake them, which will be easier now with the new AI tools, I will probably do it. I showed some heads in the Discord. I see a commento for your saying give them to me. You was talking to me. Mm-hmm. Uh, I usually don't give too much comments on the Discord, but sometimes I ask people to give me their heads as a Blender file or OBJ file because I would like to fix their mistakes in my newest course that I will do. I have to start it, by the way, because it's already, I have to. Nice work as always. Thank you. Nico, why do you start using Blender instead of ZBrush? That's a good question. I will just put this on for a little bit. What was the most complex pose you have ever done? Huh. I don't know. I I haven't done too much complex poses. I haven't done something with like this or whatever something. No, just normal hero poses, like doing this or this or this. Great job. I would love to see you do Kizerilla's fast food series. By the way, that was my thought also. The fast food series of Kizerilla is amazing. I loved it. When I saw it, I was like, wow, this is so cool. So probably we will do something like this, yeah. If you don't know Kizerilla's fast food series, you should check out his Instagram and see Kizerilla. Kizerilla. But let's check it out. Why don't we check it out on stream? It's easy. If we find it. He has so many things. Alright, so let's remove this. And so fast food series. So you see? Amazing. Adventurous. Super cool. Very, very well. I love it. This is also very nice. He it's not coincidence that he has so many followers in Instagram because he's doing very, very nice things. Amazing. He loves to do Turtles Ninja, as we see. But I don't know where are the fast food ones. We have to find. This is Mario, probably. Yeah. Let's see Mario. Ooh, he has a bazooka. Mario. Luigi. Mario again. With the Italian flag here. Very cool. So cool. I love it. These are the fast food probably. This is yes, McDonald's. They are like fighters from a game. Wendy's. This is Burger King. The Colonel from KFC. Panda. I don't know this one. This is Jack in the Box. Very cool. Popeyes. Coca-Cola. Very cool. Pepsi. Pepsi-san. Like a robot. Chihuahua. Taco Bell. This is Chick Lil. We don't have this here. Siren. This is Starbucks. This is Five Guys. So cool. Little Caesars. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, you see, 300,000 and 337k subscribers. It's just, that's why. Because it's amazing. You cannot say it's not amazing because it's amazing. Nico, I love how you have 200 people watching with 300 likes. Some people are leaving it for later, but they already know they'll love it. Pretty cool, yeah. What do you think of the dragon from the House of Dragons if you have watched the show? I haven't watched the show yet. Nico, can you show faces while in sculpt mode? I don't know what you mean. Can you show faces while in sculpt mode? Can I make faces? Like, make faces while I'm in sculpt mode. So now I'm in sculpt mode and I'm show faces. Oh, I can. So yeah. You're not okay in the head, Nico. Hope you get better. That's definitely true. That's definitely true, but it's cool because that helps me as an artist. And I don't hate it. I like it even. I have accepted myself as what I am, you know. Let's remove the prepared answers because they were. I didn't realize they are still on the screen, and I've shown you things. But you can check his art station, his Instagram, of course, of the Kizerilla. I always forget. Kizerilla. But Nico, do you recommend having Instagram for artists? Yes, it's cool. You know he sings the Blender song. I don't know. Ты же не американец, да? Я американец. Я, конечно, американец. Почему ты не знаешь? Я американец. Я американец from the bottom to the top. From the bottom to the top. Bottom, top. Amazing. Nico, buy and start your course for beginners. It's very good. Thank you. Wow, brilliant concepts. Exactly. Why are you wearing earring? Why do I have earring? Yes. It was... I think I was at 6th grade. And my mother and my little sister, we went so they can put earrings to my little sister. And I said, why don't I put one to myself? And it was not very acceptable back in the days in Bulgaria, but I did it anyway. A little bit eccentric, maybe. Kizerilla has a great style, been a fan for a while, and now you're not a fan. Why? You have to become a fan again, because he's good. Thanks for the shout out, Broski. Of course. You don't need that with 337k subscribers, but still, since you're good, it's fine. Yeah, he's in the chat. Can you show the polygon face outlines were in sculpt mode? Yes. You have to go to wireframe in here, I think. Yeah, you have to go wireframe. And you see the faces. Just like that. Easy peasy. Dobry večer. Hello. Do you speak Turkish? Turkish, not so much. Yok. I know some few words like teşekkürler, teşekkür ederim. I know lütfen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on. Ha? I know how to count from 1 to 10 in Turkish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on. Amazing. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on. Yeah, 10. Yeah. Do you stream on Twitch also? Rarely these days. What is the best pose to model for animation later on? It's the A pose, which is the arms are a little bit like this. Like this. Not T pose, but the A pose is better. Hey Nico, how tall are you? I'm 194 centimeters tall, which is about 6 feet 4 inches, something like 6 feet 4 in American standards. In European, it's 1 meter and 94 centimeters. Nico, will you do my retopologies for me for free because I'm lazy? Yes, of course, of course. Give them to me, I will do them. Maybe someday. Next century. We'll see. Hazy, okay for graphic designer to not have drawing skills? It's okay. Yes, I've seen people who are very good graphic designers and they don't have any drawing skills, but they have design skills, which is important. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Bulgaria. Nico, talk some Portuguese for us. Say tartaruga ninja. Tartaruga ninja. Tartaruga. Really? Is it tortoise in Portuguese? Tartaruga. Very cool. Very cool. In Turkish, how was frog in Turkish? It was very funny. Uh, I don't remember. It was something very interesting. I like frog in Turkish. But Nico, I've never seen you speak Bulgarian. Can you show us a little bit? Can you show the edit mode of the model? No. But talking Bulgarian. Разбира се, мога да поговоря малко български. За съжаление, повечето от вас няма ме разберат, но има хора, които биха ме разбрали вероятно. Естествено, може би някои от вас ще забележат, че българския наподобява до някъде руски, но не е съвсем като руския. Има нещо общо. Малко. Малко. So this was Bulgaria. Blue pill or red pill? Probably we are kind of we have to get the pill to end the stream because kurbaha. Kurbaha is frog. Very cool. Yeah, we have to end the stream. Yeah. Greetings from Turkey, and I'm Kirkashian. What is this? Caucasian? You mean? But it doesn't matter. I mean, we don't judge people. We shouldn't judge people by the race or whatever. If you're a good guy, doesn't matter what kind of color is your skin or what kind of guy you are. If you are fat, if you're skinny, or if you are tall or whatever, it depends. I mean, especially in the art world, we judge you by your skills mostly because you see your artwork. We don't see yourself that much. You can see me and you can judge me by the bald head and by the one eyebrow, for example. But most people, we judge them by their art. So yeah. What type of food in Bulgaria? It's the same food as in Turkey. We have a lot of Turkish food. We have a lot of Greek food. We have some Bulgarian food, but it's not exact. I mean, Balkan food, we may say. Russian plus Polish, Bulgarian. Probably, yeah. But Nico, how do you recover symmetry when sculpting? I mean, I just go here and symmetrize. Most of the time it works. Hi, Daddy. Do you like Meteora? Of course, if you're talking about Meteora in Greece, which is a very nice place with a lot of rocks, very tall rocks and monasteries. And also, the album of Linkin Park, Meteora, is inspired by this place in Greece. It's very cool. I went there and it's very nice. It's thick and juicy. What is happening here? Pig in a cage. What are you talking about? Are you a troll? But we will end the stream, so it's cool. It is very nice work. Why do you decide to make streams? Is it possible in near future we will be without a stream? But this is the same question that we already answered. Does your team rig in Blender? If so, what add-ons? I don't use add-ons for rigging. And I also don't... no. I mean, in Gameloft, rigging was done in 3D Max. And the animators told me that they want to go to Blender, but most of the tools that are in-house tools, they are made for Max. So it will be difficult for them to go to Blender, even if they want. Which is your favorite band? Pantera. Yeah, it was my favorite band, but also I like a lot Queen. So Queen and Pantera mostly. Also Beatles. Yeah, those mostly. Metallica also I like a lot. Also Slayer. If I visit Bulgaria, what's the one dish I must try? I might say moussaka, but Turkish people will say, but it's not Bulgarian, it's Turkish, which can be right. Greek people will say, but it's not Bulgarian, it's Greek, which also may be right. The Egypt people will say musaha. Musaha is Egypt main dish. No, it's not. It's kind of all over the place. So I will say banitsa. You should try banitsa in Bulgaria. Banitsa is very cool. Banitsa. Banitsa. Nico, why my ZBrush sometimes stops to record undo and I can't use Control Z? Really? You asking me? With 15 months of experience, 8 hours every day at least, and you asking me these questions about ZBrush? Come on, man. I don't know why. Basically, I don't use ZBrush, man. Ask me about Blender. And I would say it's a bug problem. Sing some Pantera. No. Cemetery Gates, huh? How can any plugin for Retopo? It's so boring. Retopo, yeah, Led Zeppelin is cool, yeah. Okay, guys, we have to wrap this up. I will see you maybe next week or in Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know, but it will be a very bad stream. I will try to do this concept, which is amazing, and I will probably fail. But sometimes we have to fail to learn and to go to the way, you know. So it's cool, and bye for now.